Alright everyone, welcome back to the channel for another video on Legend of Mushroom. Today, as promised a few days ago, we are gonna try again some PvP battles, but that time I have the last Divining Path unlocked. I unlocked that yesterday, so I already put a few points inside, and this is what I was able to get with a few flames only. But today, as I mentioned in my previous video, we have the Drakeborn event. I already started to push because you have like the battle pass that I am always taking. It is almost completed, alright? You have the free rewards over there, and in the exchange shop you can purchase the extra stamina here for a few red diamonds. This is what I did, and this is what I recommend you to do as well, because you have a lot of rewards on that content after pushing some content, right? So got a lot of things to do in this video. I got first of all the Guardians. If I go to summons, I have 125. 115 coming from the event, the Drakeborn event, and 10 coming from the dailies that you can purchase with some red diamonds. And I got the 2 free ones, alright? So I'm gonna do that. This is my guardian at the moment, 3 stars. Let's see if I can have one more star on this guardian. And after that, I will go on the Divining Path, try my luck over there, try to have some better stats. This is what I have at the moment. 669 flames, and I have some to save some extra stats. We are gonna check that as well. This is what we have on the last path. I was expecting at least 4 nodes or maybe 5. We have only 3, alright? So don't expect to have better than that, but it's still getting a big difference. Normally we are gonna check that, don't worry. So I was able to get some blue piers, some green piers, and some purple block. So I might want to stick with this one for now. I'm gonna reroll the green one and try to have better. This is the goal of the video, but right before, let's start with the Guardian, alright? So let's go here, free one, the second free one, and now 5 by 5 until the end. So the guarantee is here. I'm not even guaranteed to get a purple, but let's see if I can have one, alright? First 5 pools. Nothing. I got a blue one. It's okay, I'm taking that when I have some full pieces. Nothing here, only some shards. I got 2 blues. The max I was able to get was 3 purple. That was insane luck. Alright, only some pieces. Only some fragments. 1 green, 1 blue, 1 green, some fragments, and 1 green. I got 1 blue, 1 green. Alright, it's getting very fast. Look at that, I got another blue, not a single purple for now, another blue. I can merge them to have at least 1 purple, but it could be better if I could have a purple directly. Look at that, only shards. Alright, come on, give me one. I got a green, I got another green. Almost done, 3 greens in a row. So at least I can have a lot of blues, and with the blues, look at that, another 3 greens. 1 green here. Not a single purple. Come on, what the hell is that? Sometimes, it happened to me once. I got 3 purples, full pieces in a row, and here I got absolutely nothing, but whatever. Let's get into that. I can merge to have one of these. 1 green here. And another one right there. Alright, so let's go to merge, and let's select absolutely everything. Let's go. I got a lot of greens, so this is cool. So I got a lot of blues, and with the blues I can have probably a lot of purples and have 1 extra star at least. I don't have enough. Look at that. I was able to merge only 2 of them. I'm not even sure to get another star. Oh, dude. This is so bad. This is so fucking bad. Look at that. You need to go here to start it up. Select all. This is everything I was able to complete here. I'm not even able to get 1 more star on my legendary Guardian. What a shame. Oh, it sucks so much. Look at that. I need 1 more copy of it, or I don't even remember. Look at that. Wait. I'm gonna go here. Spirit Soul. No, Wrath Soul. I need to select the Guardian first, so let's select this one just in case. Alright, yeah, I need 3 more purple and 1 copy of this one, so I need to save this one in the future. And yeah, I wasn't even able to get 1 star after the entire battle pass of this event. I'm lacking like maybe 10 or 15 maximum, whatever. So not a lot of luck on that event. So let's see if I can have some luck on the stats here. Let's start re-rolling on that one. But right before, wait. Wait, a crit rate. On this one, I have some yellow. I'm gonna do that later. Global defense on the last node. This was the last one. I'm gonna save this one because I have some feathers. Let's try at least to get a bit better. A few times. Ignore pierce. Ignore pal resistance. Evasion. That sucks. Pal inspire. Ignore counter. Ignore pal inspire. That sucks as well. One more try. Global HP. Ignore pierce. Ignore block. But I had some pierce over there. I'm gonna stick with what I had. Bad luck to start with here today. This is so bad. Alright, so let's get in here. This is what you need. Just in case you ask, to unlock the next node, on a path, you need 200 draws, then 1000, then 4000, then 12,000. This is insane. It will take ages. They will probably add one more path before we get that everywhere. Alright? Let's get into it. Let's try to have better than green pierce. That would be nice. Gonna try not to go too fast. Just in case, if I have some yellow or above, I'm gonna block that. So I'm not skipping it. Ignore pal inspire. I don't care. Come on, I need at least to have some pierce, otherwise the video is gonna stop directly. That would be sad. That would be very sad. Regeneration, global HP, come on, a better pierce. Ignore block, ignore pierce. Pal crit. Oh, come on. Block. That's interesting. That's interesting. That's a purple. I'm gonna try to reroll this one. Oh, come on. Give me some better pierce, please. By the way, I forgot to check that just in case. Not even a yellow. Is it for real? You know what? I'm gonna just select the purple just in case I'm getting one. It's gonna be better. Oh, come on. That's amazing luck. That's amazing luck. If you are still watching the video right now, write down in the comments, shame. Very bad luck. Write that down in the comments. Oh, dude, this is the last roll. I wasn't even able to get a purple pierce. Oh, fuck you, bro. So, yeah, nothing today, in fact. Look at that. I have only 242 more pierce than before on my previous video. And I have a lot of more blocks. So this is cool for the block at least. But this is so low. Like, you can have some yellows. Yellows are pretty common. And you can have some reds. Wasn't able to get at least 3 purples. Oh, dude, this sucks so much. But you know what? I promised some PvP, and it is a bit better than before, because if I show you my final stats now, you will see that. Pierce, I'm close again to 3000, and I got almost 2000 blocks, so of course, it should be way better than before. And maybe it's gonna make a difference against DPS classes. So you know what? We are still gonna try that in PvP. Same build as before. Nothing progressed on my account since the previous video. So let's get in PvP. First try versus Rin, which is who is another Warbringer class. Let's see if I can win that fight. Before I wasn't able to, but that was very close. Like 1 millisecond, half a second. I mean. It is still very bad. It is still very bad. Maybe he has more stat than before. So it changed nothing for me versus that kind of class. Let's try against another player. Let's try versus Matt. Just to see if I can survive a bit longer than before. Who knows? It can maybe happen. I don't think so. I don't really think that the block is working well against players who are dealing some damage over max HP. But just in case. Let's see how I can perform in battle now. If I can survive just a little bit more than before on my previous video 3 days ago, and just deal a bit more damage before dying, normally I should be able to proc the chrono artifact on him now. Yeah, or maybe not. Look at that, I died as fast as before. I won't have the Blitz Assault in time, and that was a terrible attempt. Even worse than before. What the hell is that? Come on, I'm gonna retry that just in case I had some bad luck. Alright, come on, come on, come on. Deal some damage, bro. More damage than that? Come on. It's time to deal some damage. Where is my burst? Alright, the burst is here. Very nice amount of damage. Almost a prog the chrono artifact. So at least I dealt more damage than on my previous video, but I just have a little more pierce, and the block isn't really changing anything at all. So this is weird. In fact, I will need some time to proc better rolls into pierce and to try that again later. Yeah, one more try. I'm gonna try to find Angel. She's here. This is gonna be the last try of video, and then we will see us later in another video when I will have some more peers. Alright, Warbring Up versus Mages. There we go, Angel. Let's see if I can handle the fight better than before. I have some block, way more block than before. 900 more, so that's a lot. A crazy lot of block. So let's see if it has an impact against the mage. For now, pretty good, but all of a sudden I'm taking a lot of damage. If I can rock the chrono before the cheetah. Let's go! Victory! Victory again! So, against some players, in fact, it is working a bit better. So now, I have a bit more stats than before, so of course it is working better. So this is what I expected, in fact. So, to do a quick resume of that, I have 900 more block, 240 more pierce, and just a little bit more final damage, of course, coming from the gear enhancement, because now I am tier 5. So I have 8% now. I think I already had 8% on my previous video. I have just a little bit more pierce than before, if I remember. Thanks to that as well, but just a little bit more block as well. So I deal a bit more damage. I survive just a bit longer. The difference is not absolutely huge, but it is helping a lot. Let me know what you think about that in the comment below, guys. Have a really nice day. That was Actor. See you on the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.